Danny Summerhill. I'm a professional bike racer. I race road and cyclocross, and I live in Denver, Colorado. Not to be confused with Boulder. My parents, when they brought my little sister home from the hospital, they gave me a bike as a consolation prize, because basically they were like, okay, well, we're going to be paying attention to her from now on, so you go do your own thing, and the baby sister took priority, so I kind of owe my getting a start in cycling to my little sister Hannah, because if she wasn't born, they probably wouldn't have forced me onto a bike, and I probably wouldn't be here today.
And in my glow, I'm like the US to a British shit. I'm still in the show, like step in my lane. Trace every step that I'm taking, I'm headed right to the top until I'm famous. My words are drawn, you stare at in amazement. You pray that I fall, I'm sorry that I made it.
I'm what they call a serial killer. Yeah, I take my cereal seriously. I mean, I have my go-tos right here, but then I also like to try and find other ones that I like. Experiment, like we got some cookies, cookie crisp, and then these, which look pretty good. I haven't even opened them yet. And then here is Old Faithful. Like when we travel, or when I travel, I say we. All the international stuff usually like messes up your stomach. I don't think you land 9 hours later with a proper stomach, so you gotta have some shit sticks. All brand is like, just go-to. Go wild. Yeah. I have a plethora of cereals to go wild with too, so like it's never a boring morning.
I'm flying out to unknown settings. Oh. Look at how we shine. This is the life. House on the heat. This is the life. Hey. Counting no bill. This is the life. This is the life. Hey. Look at how we shine. This is the life. House on the heat.
This is basically how I like to knock out at least like half hour of my day on like every day, just perusing the aisles of like my favorite store, which in this case is King Soopers, like local supermarket. So start here always in like what you want to eat the least, which is vegetables. And then my favorite section, honestly, is like this like markdown, like you find the best shit here. Like what is this? Dark chocolate and walnut milk, like awesome.
Look at how we shine. This is the life. House on the heat. This is the life. You counting no bill. This is the life. Yeah.
Your typical roadie is pretty regimented, very type A, you know, and I can fit that mold. I think most any professional athlete fits that mold, because if you weren't type A and just obsessive about being the best and getting the most out of your training and yourself, then we wouldn't be professional athletes and we wouldn't get to where the places we are. But I also still like to have fun and remember that at the end of the day, we're just bike racers. We're just riding around wearing spandex. My dad helps me immensely by motor pacing pretty much when need be. What motor pacing is basically sitting behind anything from a motorcycle to a scooter, like a little Vespa or a car, and having something like that in front of you creates just a big, it simulates being in a bike race. So I'm drafting behind the car or the motorcycle, and we can get up to speeds far faster than I could if I was just plugging away into a headwind by myself. He really likes it because it's father-son bonding time, and it's also him helping me be better at my job, and I love it. Yeah, definitely owe my success in my career pretty much to my family, mom, dad, and sister Hannah. So we just arrived to Pikes Peak BMX track, which is kind of like my new home away from home. So we're just gonna go hang out with some of my new BMX friends.
You're better than all the beginners here, like way.
Well, that's all I need.
Hey, when I started, I probably jumped this big, about my handlebar size.
I'm winning at something. This is my buddy Tegan. This is pretty much like the world's next best BMX racer. Did I just unclip in the air or what? Yeah. I'm so glad that you didn't start any closer to me though. I literally just came a couple weeks ago from my last road race in Alberta, Canada, to 3 days later, my first cyclocross race.
My name is Chris Kreidel. I'm the head mechanic for the maxxis-shimano cyclocross team. We're here in Iowa City, Iowa for the first day of 3 days of racing at the Jingle Cross World Cup.
You get it, you got it, and it's gone.
In 1 hour of cyclocross racing, you are standing up and sitting down and sprinting like hundreds of times, because every corner you come to, slam the brakes on. Every corner you exit, you're standing up, sprinting full gas. And imagine doing that 10 laps over with, 30 plus corners.
Cyclocross always has been a little more jovial than road racing, and being able to have fun with it and keep things kind of lighthearted, it's good. It's traditional for cyclocross, but it works well for us as a team as well.
Number 6, Danny Summerhill.
As long as it's 2 wheels, I'll be able to kind of like fake till you make it, and then eventually get my cyclocross legs back under me. But it takes a little bit, by no means easy, transitioning from like a 4 or 5 hour road race to 1 hour full gas where you just want to throw up the whole time.
Hey, can I borrow your bike ride later?
So the way the pits work is you have a dual-sided pit, so they have a potential to come in twice a lap. And Daniel pit when the bike just gets too muddy for him, when it's collected enough mud where it's too heavy to carry up, or when it's just starting to jam in the stays, or when it's affecting the shifting, let's say. And then from there, it's a battle, it's a fight. There's only so many pressure washers. That's where my size comes in handy. 5'7", 220 pounds, I have a pretty mean elbow.
Chaos? No, it's super muddy, so they're pitting every half lap. And this is the best place in the pit to be, but it's also the furthest from the washers. So I'm getting my workout in, was that like 40-meter sprints? Yeah, just another day at the office.
Hey, keep cracking. You're making up some ground here, buddy. Keep going, keep going. You're making up ground. Let's go.
Come on, Danny, you got him.
Get him, Danny. You got him.
There you go, 1 lap to go. 2 more bike changes and I'm done.
I don't even like muddy races, but that was kind of fun.
It's almost as though you can say, just getting a podium to get a monkey off your back. Because knock on wood, wins will come, but just to be on a trip this long and be dry up until this point was a pain in the ass. So at least we've got some podium step we've gone home with. You know what I mean?
Running for maxxis-shimano, please welcome